Hey, it's Savannah. I am along the Deschutes River at the Oasis Campground, and I came here, just me in my car, and I'm trying solo car camping for the first time. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous but also excited. It's really pretty out here. I have seen some bugs. It is a little bit windy, so hopefully that works in my favor for the bugs. Yeah, it's a really pretty day out here. I'm gonna set up my car for the night. So after setting up, I decided to go check out the river spot that's right next to the campground. As you can see, it was super pretty. I decided to go dip my feet in and sit by the river for a few minutes. After sitting there for a few minutes, I wanted to get in more, so I went back to get my swimsuit. river time. Oh, this is a good day. Anytime I get to be near or in a river, I just feel so energized by it. I think it's something about the moving water. It feels like life is moving. I'm gonna look up how cold it is, because it feels really good to me. It doesn't actually feel cold to me. I mean, it's like chilled, but I was comfortably in there for like 5 or 10 minutes, so I brought a beer to crack open and sit in the river for longer. So anyway, okay, it's starting to get cold now, and I don't want to actually get too drunk and be in the river alone, so I'm gonna get out. I guess another thing about camping, I'm definitely someone who likes to do a lot of things, and maybe like many people, I'm pretty addicted to my phone these days. And yeah, camping is just a way to kind of get away from the usual and really reconnect with nature. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like I've been doing too much scrolling recently for my health. So I'm not scrolling out here. Yeah, it's hard though, I think, to like slow down. I find that I feel like I need to be doing things, but it's nice to not do things. I guess on that note, I'm just gonna chill out here myself for a few, I don't know, hours. Maybe read a book, and then when I get hungry, I will make some food.
She did not, in fact, read. She got distracted and decided to go explore more instead.
Status update. I'm in the reeds. Gonna start making dinner. So many of the bushes around here have the bugs flying over them. I think it's really cool. It feels like a sign of a healthy river ecosystem. There's bugs for the fish to eat. Just finished dinner. I was just watching these bugs here. There's so many of them. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I really love insects. And I think I can say that I love insects because I'm in a place that doesn't really have a lot of mosquitoes or other things that can bite you. And they weren't interested in my food, so that was fine. Didn't bother me. I just feel like they're like little sprinkles, little decorations around the nature. As long as they don't bother me, they're really nice.
I also saw these swifts flying around closer to sunset. And the soaring bird, which I think was an osprey.
It's actually 9 p.m. right now. It's late June, and it's 2 days past the solstice, so it's laid out a lot here. It's gonna get dark at like 10. It's a great camping experience. That was a nice dinner. There's lots of bugs. There's river. There's a burn ban right now. There usually is for most of the summer
in Oregon generally, so no campfire. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for a little while. Once it gets a little darker, I'll start heading to bed. Alright, it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna get in the car and read until I can go to sleep. But first, I'll show you my setup. Okay, here we go. So, we've got the lights blocking out, and then I put my, this is a jacket that I put to give a little privacy on the front. There is, like, you can still see through there, but I'm just gonna call that good. And then got my pillow, my blanket, and yeah, I think I showed it earlier, but this is like a foam pad with a bed sheet on it. And then I got Snorlax, very important, and my sleeping mask. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in. This is pretty cozy. I am hitting my head on the ceiling sometimes if I'm not careful, but I can handle that. Yeah, part of why I got this car is because the seats lay quite flat, and then when I lay down, I guess I kind of have to be a little bit sideways to stretch my legs out. And I'm 5'9", so yeah, I think this is gonna work. I feel a little bit tilted, but I think it's not gonna be enough to be a problem. And also, I did pack everything in the car and made sure the driver's seat is cleared just in case something happens and I need to bail for some reason. Yeah, but I can feel a little bit of air coming through here. I do kind of wish it was more, but I think it's gonna be enough. I might try and bring like a battery powered fan next time or something. Yeah, but I'm gonna read and go to sleep in my cozy little nook, me and Snorlax. It's gonna be great. All right. Good night. Good morning. It's a really pretty day out here. It's starting to warm up. The morning is definitely my favorite part of camping. It's the part that makes me keep coming back.
just getting to wake up and be in this beautiful new nature spot and feel the possibilities of the day ahead. I slept terribly last night. I definitely need to do some work on my camping setup with the car camping. I'm distracted by a bird as usual. It's like in that tree. Yeah, definitely need to work out some kinks there. I had cracked my windows, but I wasn't really getting enough airflow, so I ended up needing to make some adjustments and open the window more than I felt comfortable with, but it turned out okay. I'm just a little bit more freaked out because I'm alone, and I had to go to the bathroom twice in the middle of the night, and that's the part I'm always just like so paranoid walking around doing that, but it turned out fine. Anyway, the length of my car back is like about as tall as me, and I was kind of having trouble stretching out my feet with the setup I have. I think I could fix that if I got an insert that goes like between the front seat and the back seat, because then I can fill in a little bit more space. Also, I thought I was going to be smart and not overpack, so I only brought one blanket and one sheet, and that was not enough. I got pretty cold. The temperature dropped quite a bit. I checked my watch at some point around, I think, 4 a.m. and it said it was 48 degrees, which was a little bit colder than I was expecting it to be. I wonder if it's a little colder in the valley. Yeah, I think I would have been totally fine if I brought my sleeping bag, so I will do that next time. I don't think that foam pad was thick enough too. I think I need something else if I want to sleep in there more. So maybe I'll get some like mesh screen that I can put over the window while it's open, so I can get the airflow, but still not worry about things coming in. I just woke up this morning and had some coffee and met some of my neighbors at the nearby site. They came by and asked me if I was filming, so it was very nice of them and great to meet them. If you guys are watching, thanks for reaching out and saying hi. It's nice to have some encouragement both on the internet and in real life to do this, because it feels a little bit awkward sometimes to be filming in public. Yeah, but it's a really pretty day out here. I'm probably just gonna keep chilling here for a while because I'm tired, and then eventually I'll pack up and head out. I'll have to drive through the Dalles, Oregon, which is along the Columbia River Gorge. So I might check something out around there. Yeah, I think this was a successful experiment. It gave me some information about the car camping, and I just love being out here. I love the basalt cliffs, and the dry yellow grass everywhere. That's something I used to really not appreciate growing up in Colorado. I just felt like everything was really dry and dead. But now, since I've lived in a more lush landscape, I can appreciate this as like a different type of ecosystem. And it's nice to be able to just, like, I drove like 2 hours to get here, and I get to experience this totally different than the lush Pacific Northwest forest right around Portland. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill for a bit and then pack up.
I found this super cool rock. Just look at that pattern on it. I also noticed it had a few snails on it, including some snail-on-snail action.
I've seen a lot of birds while I've been here. There's some red-winged blackbirds up in that tree now. I saw brown-headed cowbirds. I saw some ospreys, vultures. Last night I saw what I think were white-throated swifts catching the insects right before sunset. Saw a heron, saw some sort of duck, and I saw a bird that I don't think I've seen before. I'm pretty sure it was a yellow-breasted chat. It had a ton of songs. Like it sounded almost like a mockingbird to me, with like the amount of variation in the songs that it had. So that was pretty cool. Also, it's really warming up. It's getting hot again. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start packing up now. Alright, one last trip down to the river before I go. This plant has pink flowers and pink roots. It'd be nice and cool for the drive home now. Okay. I don't know why I felt the urge to do that. It was really fun. Okay. Well, I kind of don't want to, but I'm gonna start heading home now. Yeah, this was a really great trip. I feel like the past week I was just feeling a little bit down. And yeah, I don't know. There's some things that I need to go home and figure out with my life. But I feel really happy to be out in nature, and I feel proud of myself for trying this solo camping thing, even though it was a little bit scary. And also just, you know, like sometimes camping can be uncomfortable, and especially because I had the new setup. I didn't sleep very well, but it was still a really worthwhile experience. I just feel like doing things that feel a little bit hard or you just don't know how they're going to turn out, having like an adventure, it can just be really confidence boosting. And yeah, it's like a really great thing to do for yourself. I'm happy I did it for myself today. And I'll say, if there's anything that you're kind of thinking of doing but feels like it's going to be a little bit hard, but you feel like it'll be an experience that you'll like to have under your belt of experiences, then you should go out and do it. It's very rewarding. It's, I think, a way of working on yourself. Also, just like, I recommend just like getting in a river. I love getting in a river. Yeah, this was such a great time. Shout out to Allan from Florida. It was great to meet you, and yeah, I really appreciate you coming up and just asking about what I was doing, and getting to share my YouTube journey with others. It always feels kind of scary, but also really rewarding. So on that note, if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like and subscribing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.